Hey there. How y'all doing?
Your command, as you will. For hire. As you will. For hire. Nakpakala. As you will. For hire. As you will. For hire. As you will.
Your forces are under attack.
What would you ask of me? For hire. What would
Your
you ask?
forces are under attack.
Nakpakala, as you will. For hire, immediately. Nakpakala, what would you ask of me? I hunger for battle. Nakpakala, as you will. Immediately. Executor, for hire. Immediately. For hire. Immediately. For hire. I hunger for battle. As you will. For hire. Nakpakala. As you will. Nakpakala. Immediately. For hire. As you will. What would you ask of me? Immediately. For hire. Nakpakala. Immediately. As you will. Nakpakala. As you will. Nakpakala. For hire. Your command? Nakpakala. Immediately. For hire. As you will. Nakpakala. Immediately. As you will. For hire. Immediately. For hire. Immediately. For hire. As you will. For hire. Nakpakala. As you will. For hire. Nakpakala. Your command, immediately. For hire, immediately. As you will. For hire. Immediately. Nakpakala. As you will. For hire. As you will. For hire. As you will. Nakpakala. For hire. Immediately. Nakpakala. As you will. For hire. Nakpakala. As you will. For hire. As you will. For hire. As you will. Immediately. Hunger for battle. As you will. For hire. Immediately. As you will. For hire. As you will. Nakpakala. Immediately. For hire. For hire. Immediately. Nakpakala. What would you ask of me? Nakpakala. As you will. What would you ask of me? Immediately. For hire. What would you ask of me? As you will. Nakpakala. For hire. Immediately. Nakpakala. For hire. Nakpakala. As you will. Immediately. Nakpakala. Your command? For hire. Immediately. Nakpakala. Immediately. Nakpakala. Immediately. As hire immediately. For hire. What would you ask of me? Your command, as you will. Nakbagala. What would you ask of me? For hire. Complete. For hire. Nakbagala. Immediately. As you will. For hire. As you will. Immediately. I hunger for battle. What would you ask of me? Nakbagala. For hire. Nakbagala. As you will. What would you ask of me? For hire. What would you ask of me? For battle.
Your
For
forces
hire.
are under attack.
Nakbagala. For hire. As you will. For hire. Nakbagala. Immediately. Nakbagala. As you will. For hire. What would you ask of me? Immediately. Nakbagala. As you will. Immediately. As you will. Executor. For battle. Nakbagala. For hire. As you will. Immediately. Nakbagala. Immediately. As you will. Nakbagala. For hire. Nakbagala. As you will. For hire. Immediately. Nakbagala. Immediately. Nakbagala. As you will. For hire. As you will. Nakbagala. For hire. Nakbagala. Immediately. Nakbagala. As you will. Nakbagala. For hire. Immediately. Nakbagala. As you will. Nakbagala. For hire. Immediately. Nakbagala. As you will. Immediately. For hire. Immediately. Nakbagala. As you will. Immediately. Executor. Upgrade complete.
Not enough
Upgrade
minerals.
complete. For hire. As you will. Immediately. Nakbagala. As you will. Immediately. For hire. Nakbagala. For hire. Immediately. Nakbagala. Immediately. Your command. As you will. Your command. For hire. Executor. Immediately. As you will. Your command. I hunger for battle. Immediately. What would you ask of me? Immediately. Nakbagala. Immediately. Nakbagala. Immediately. As you will. For hire. Your command. For hire. Nakbagala. As you will. Immediately. Your command. For hire. Immediately. For hire. Nakbagala. As you will. Immediately. As you will. I hunger for battle. Nakbagala. As you will. Upgrade complete. Your command. Upgrade complete. What would you ask of me? What would you ask of me? Executor. For hire. Nakbagala. What would you ask of me? I hunger for battle. As you will. Nakbagala. As you will. For hire. Immediately. Nakbagala. Immediately. Your command. Nakbagala. For hire. command immediately. I hunger for battle. As you will. Executor, for ire. Executor, immediately. As you will. As you will. Executor. Upgrade complete. Nakbakala. Immediately. Nakbakala. As you will. Immediately. Nakbakala. Executor, as you will. For ire, immediately. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Your command? As you will. Nakbakala, as you will. For ire, Nakbakala, as you will. Immediately. For ire, Nakbakala. Upgrade what you ask of me? I hunger for battle. Your command, Executor, as you will, Nakbakala. For ire, as you will. For ire, as you will. Immediately, as you will. For ire.
Your forces are under attack.
Research complete.
Not enough minerals.
As you will, for ire, immediately.
Your forces are under
As
attack.
you will, immediately. I hunger for battle. Immediately. For ire, as you will. As you will, for hire, immediately. Nakbagala, immediately. As you will, for hire. For hire, as you will. What would you ask of me? As you will. Upgrade complete.
Minerals. Your forces are under attack.
Executor, immediately. Immediately. Nakbagala. For hire. Executor, immediately. Executor, what did you ask of me? Immediately. Nakbagala. Immediately. Nakbagala. As you will. Command. For battle. For hire. Immediately. Nakbagala. As you will. Immediately. For hire. As you will. For hire. For battle. As you will. For hire. As you will. Command. Immediately. For hire. Immediately. Nakbagala. Immediately. For hire. Nakbagala. Command. Nakbagala. For hire. Executor. Your command. Nakbagala. Your command.
Your forces are under attack.
Immediately. As you will. For hire. Immediately. Nakbagala. Immediately. Nakbagala. As you will. Upgrade complete.
Not enough minerals.
As you will. Nakbagala. As you will. Upgrade complete.
Not enough minerals.
For hire. Nakbagala. As you will. Nakbagala. As you will. Nakbagala. I hunger for battle. Immediately. Your command. What did you ask of me? For hire. I hunger for battle. Nakbagala. Immediately. As you will. Nakbagala. For hire. As you will. For hire.
Your forces are under
For
attack.
hire. Executor. For hire. Nakbagala. For hire. Nakbagala. For hire. As you will. Immediately. Nakbagala. For hire. Immediately. Upgrade complete.
Not enough minerals.
Immediately. Executor. Nakpagala. Your command. Immediately. As you will. As you will. Immediately. Nakpagala. Immediately. As you will. Immediately. Nakpagala. As you will. For hire. Immediately. Immediately. As you will. For hire. Immediately. Nakpagala. For hire. Immediately. As you will. Nakpagala. As you will. Nakpagala. Immediately. As you will. For hire. Immediately. Nakpagala. As you will. Your command. For hire. Executor. For hire. As you will. Executor. For hire. As you will. Nakpagala. As you will. For hire. What would you ask of me? As you will. Immediately. As you will. Immediately. Nakpagala. Immediately. I hunger for battle. Immediately. What would you ask of me? Nakpagala. For hire. Nakpagala. As you will. For hire. Nakpagala. As you will. What would you ask of me? I hunger for battle. Executor. For hire. Immediately. As you will. I hunger for battle. As you will. Your command. For hire. Immediately. Nakpagala. As you will. Immediately. As you will. Nakpagala. As you will. I hunger for battle.
Not enough
Your
minerals.
command. As you will. Nakpagala. As you will. For hire. Executor. Nakpagala. For hire. As you will.
Your forces are under attack.
For hire. Immediately. Nakpagala. Executor. Nakpagala. I hunger for battle. For hire. Executor. For hire. I hunger for battle.
Not enough minerals.
Your command. Nakpagala. For hire. As you will. For hire. Immediately. For hire. As you will. For hire. As you will. What would you ask of me? For hire. As you will. For hire. Nakpagala. Immediately. As you will. I hunger for battle. Nakpagala. As you will. For hire. What would you ask of me? Immediately. Nakpagala. For hire. Nakpagala. For hire. complete. For battle. Immediately for hire. Executor.
Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack.
As you will. For hire. Immediately. For hire. What did you ask of me? Nakbagala. Immediately. Nakbagala. What would you ask of me?
Your forces are under attack.
As you will, for hire. What would you ask of me? For hire. Nakbagala. As you will. For hire. Immediately. For hire. Nakbagala. As you will. Immediately. For hire. I hunger for battle. For hire. As you will. For hire. As you will. For hire. As you will. Nakbagala. As you will. For hire. Immediately. Nakbagala. As you will. For hire. Immediately. For hire. Immediately. As you will. For hire. Immediately. Nakbagala. For hire. Nakbagala. Nakbagala. Immediately. Nakbagala. Immediately. For hire. Nakbagala. As you will. Executor. Nakbagala. Immediately. For hire. What did you ask? Complete. As you will. As you